We've all come across that guy in a gym bench pressing a massive amount of weight with barely any range of motion, or the spotter who insists on lifting the weight every rep, even when help isn't necessary. Then there's the guy curling dumbbells, like he's auditioning for a limbo contest. While these may seem funny at first, chances are you're making some form mistakes too, though maybe less noticeable. Even a slight error in form can shift the focus away from the intended muscle, making your workout much less efficient. After spending years in the gym, both as a personal trainer and training myself, I've narrowed it down to 8 common exercises that many people perform incorrectly. Today, I'll walk you through some simple adjustments to make these movements much more effective. This way, you'll better engage the muscles you're aiming for and see results faster. Let's begin with a lower body movement. Lunges. A frequent mistake with lunges, regardless of experience level, is stepping with feet too close together in a straight line, like you're walking a tightrope. Instead, keep your feet about hip width apart during each lunge. Although lunges can improve balance, they shouldn't turn into a balancing act. Also, stepping too short creates a triangle shape at the bottom and often causes your front knee to extend past your toes, increasing strain. When done correctly, the position between your legs resembles more of a rectangle, and your front knee stays behind your toes. Another point, avoid slamming your knee into the floor each rep. You can touch the ground lightly, but it should be controlled. Letting your knee drop not only risks injury, but also reduces tension in your leg muscles. At the bottom, dips on the parallel bars. Next up, dips. Avoid doing dips on a bench. That version locks your hands behind your back, placing your shoulders in a poor position and risking impingement. With parallel bars, your shoulder alignment is safer, but mistakes still happen. One big issue is doing partial reps. If you can't, go down until your upper arms are nearly parallel with the floor. Focus on building tricep strength first. Use resistance bands or assisted dip machines to work through the full range of motion, but going too low is also risky. It puts stress on your shoulders. Don't dip past parallel. Also, don't flare your elbows out too far. A slight outward angle is okay to target your chest more, but excessive flaring is harmful, and avoid staying completely upright. Even for triceps-focused dips, lean forward slightly with your chest ahead of your hips. DB and BB chest presses, common issues with dumbbell and barbell. Chest presses include flaring your elbows too wide or tucking them too close. When elbows flare too far, it strains the shoulder joint. If they're tucked in too tightly, most of the tension shifts from your chest to your triceps and front delts. Grip width matters too. A wider grip naturally causes wider elbows, while a narrow grip brings them closer in. For regular bench or dumbbell presses, aim to keep your elbows around a 75-degree angle from your body, not more. Another issue is overarching your lower back. You should retract your shoulder blades and keep the natural curve in your spine, but don't bridge your back excessively. It can increase risk of injury. Finally, avoid ending the press with weights too far in front or behind. Even if you press in an arc, your bar or dumbbells should line up with your shoulders at the top. Cable fly mistakes are common. Many people bring their arms and cables too far back, which puts unnecessary tension on the shoulders. Since the elbows are already extended at a wide angle, going too far back raises a risk of hyperextension. Instead, stop when your hands are even with or slightly behind your chest before reversing the motion. Another mistake, locking out your elbows. This puts strain on the joints and reduces chest engagement. Keep a slight bend in your elbows as if hugging a large tree. Lastly, don't round your shoulders forward. As with chest presses, retract your shoulder blades and lift your chest to maintain proper posture. Bent over barbell row. With barbell rows, many people aren't sure where to pull the bar. Pulling toward your chest hits the upper back more, while pulling to the belly button emphasizes the middle back and lats. Both are valid depending on your goal. Your torso angle matters too. The most dangerous mistake, though, is letting your spine round forward. Heavy weights can pull your upper body down unless you brace properly. To prevent this, stick your chest out and engage your shoulder blades before lifting. Imagine keeping your chest visible in the mirror. That visual cue helps. If your back still rounds, try pushing your hips back to help lock in a neutral spine. Beginners. may find that lifting their head helps keep their chest lifted, since the body tends to follow the head. Another helpful cue is to tuck your chin slightly, creating a double chin effect, and focus your eyes a few feet ahead. This advice also applies to any bent over movement, whether it's a deadlift, a reverse fly, or even lifting a box off the floor. Lastly, focus on pulling with your elbows, not your hands. Pulling with your hands activates the biceps more. Leading with the elbows better targets your back. The cable tricep extensions, whether you're using a rope or easy bar, one big mistake is letting your elbows drift. Keep them tight to your ribs, locked in place. If your elbows move, you start involving your lats, weakening the triceps focus. Also, avoid standing fully upright. While you can get away with this using a rope if you finish the extension around, your hips with an easy bar, it limits your range of motion. Instead, lean forward slightly to allow full extension and isolate the triceps better. Lat pull down. One major issue with lat pull downs is excessive swinging. Not only does this strain your lower back, but you're also using momentum instead of working your lats. To fix this, sit directly under the bar and squeeze your shoulder blades together to push your chest forward. Perform most reps without momentum, using slight assistance only on your final reps. Another mistake is pulling the bar too low. This reduces the effectiveness of the exercise and can put the shoulders in a poor position. Aim to pull the bar to your upper chest or just under the chin, no lower. Finally, don't keep your elbows too close together. For better lat activation, imagine pulling your elbows behind your back during the movement. Skull crushers. Skull crushers require precision. Keep your elbows close, not flared. When elbows flare too far, it reduces triceps engagement. Also, don't lower the bar behind your head. These are called skull crushers because the bar should come down to your forehead, lowering behind. The head adds momentum and brings in your lats, which reduces triceps isolation. Aiming too low, like toward your collarbone, can also strain your elbows, similar to poor squat form with knees going too far forward. Lastly, retract your shoulder blades just like you would during chest pressing exercises. That'll give you a stable base for better form and control. That wraps up today's breakdown. I hope you found this helpful and learned something new. If you did, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more training tips and form guides, like this one. Whether your goal is gaining muscle or losing fat, your success depends on taking the right steps consistently. If you're struggling with fat loss, muscle building, or simply sticking to your gym schedule, I've got a system that simplifies the whole process. We'll set up your nutrition and workouts to boost fat burn and maximize muscle gains. And you'll get coaching support to keep you on track. And here's the best part. I'm offering it for free. The only requirement is that you must be serious about making a change. We only want to invest our time in people who are ready to put in real effort.